Guess what the first question is? I don't know. Precautionary more than anything. Took a hit. You saw the one play and she was already sore before that and shut it down. So we'll see more tomorrow or Tuesday where she is with it. We're not going to do anything on the court tomorrow anyway. So all of them have kind of a maintenance day and film day tomorrow. So, I don't have any answers beyond that. So
It didn't look bad to you.
I mean, she's pretty sore, so I don't know. We'll see.
Said beforehand, you wanted to, get everybody good minutes so you could see, find a rhythm and all that kind of stuff. Did you see that today?
Yeah, I mean, we had an offensive rhythm. I thought our defense was in streaks. I mean, they scored, in bunches, and then they didn't score for like 3 minutes, and then we turn it over and we foul or whatever. I mean, it was a choppy game in that regard. I mean, there's 50 something free throws shot in the game. So, and we played them the other night, and I think there was about 18 free throws shot between the two teams. So it was a different game. But offensively, I thought we did a lot of good things. I mean, we moved the basketball. We had 20 plus assists again. Our turnover number was low. It's just they had points off of them. So there was good stuff. I mean, not perfect, but good. And if it had been a regular game, some people would have played more. And so that's where we are.
And just one last thing, can you remind us of what your schedule will be like for the next 3 days?
Yeah, tomorrow we won't do anything on the court. Tuesday will be kind of our primary practice day before we fly. We'll fly Tuesday night, and then we'll practice out there on Wednesday.
Well, defense, season high steals for Shakira. And I'm just curious, how has her defense changed or improved from the first time that she was in this?
I don't know that. I mean, she's always been a person that had great anticipation for steals. She can get out and be aggressive. She's great in passing lanes. But I think she's playing with some defensive players around her that help her, kind of gamble a little bit. They know they can protect each other. And she just has really good anticipation in passing lanes and just more minutes. I mean, more than anything else, the more you play and the more you get a chance to do stuff, the more consistent you become. And I think that's been a big part of it for her this year.
Last two going into the class, where do you think you guys are going this season?
It's funny. I was just talking to our team about, how evenly matched this series is in statistical things. I mean, they have the advantage in a 2-1 series, and it was decided on a last possession in the second time we played them. So, we're similar teams defensively in how we try to, be aggressive. They probably have a little more experience than us. In their starting lineup as far as, just number of playoff games. They shoot the ball a little bit better than us, but I think they've been more consistent from the 3-point line than us. And we've been a little bit more consistent with rebounding and defense. And so it's going to come down, what I told our team is going to come down to little things, careless possessions, locking in, when you're playing a team with great players, you're not going to stop them, but can you make them uncomfortable and do things they don't want to do first? I think that's the difference in a series sometimes. And then who makes, critical right decisions, not passing into a crowd when you don't have to, not, hanging your head on a play and getting beat back in transition, because that one play can turn a game. And so, it's those kinds of things. It's a pretty dead even series in a lot of ways.
To piggyback on that a little bit, if you look back at these last 2 games, where are you most satisfied with going into
I would say that we got a little bit more offensive rhythm back. I mean, we had everybody score except Jazz, who checked in, a couple minutes to go. We had, 4 people in double figures. The ball moved. We had a high assist number. So I think that was one of the things we were looking for, because our offense has been the one that's struggling a little bit. Indiana's defense has improved, but it's not Seattle, so it'll be different. Seattle's very aggressive, but I think that gives our confidence, for Elena and Ariel in particular, knocking down some shots in a game like this is really helpful.
How do you like the team today responded to when Tosh left and, her absence in the game or even on the bench?
I mean, I thought it was good. I mean, Rui obviously has been playing well the last few weeks. Our team has confidence in her. I thought she made a lot of really good winning plays, finding people. And I thought her defense, annoyed the heck out of their guards. And so I think that was a good response. Savina came in for a few minutes and spelled Rui and did a good job. And so, that's why you try to find end of the bench players who can step in and do things when your starters are out. Obviously, Tosh is a huge difference, but I thought our defense stayed pretty even keeled when she went out.
Ariel hit her 2000 career point.
Didn't know that.
Yeah. Just curious, how you kind of look back at her impact over the course of the season or even her career, if you want to.
Well, I mean, I think we all, have talked about how much better she's gotten each year, just a little bit here, a little bit there, and that makes you better. I think the best thing about Ariel since the day she walked in the doors, she's fearless. She's not afraid of big moments, not afraid of taking big shots. They made some runners today and she comes down and makes a big baseline shot and then she gets a shot at the foul line. And those stop runs by teams. And then, she's not afraid to take those big shots.
Not afraid to get bumped either.
No, I wish it was a little less. She's like a pinball some days.
Just one for me, as the season wind down, got 2 good games for Elena. How big is that for her going into this postseason?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, she wanted to play some, longer minutes today, not shut it down. She wanted to kind of get the rhythm, see some shots keep dropping. I thought she was very aggressive offensively, and we need that from her. It draws extra defenders, it gives other people open looks, and she's willing to find those people.
Rui had 4 steals. You talked about her a little bit earlier, but that's twice her previous career high. What did she bring on the defensive end?
She's a gnat. She gets up and bothers ball handlers. Somebody that's that quick and can get up and pressure makes offensive players turn their back. They started their offense farther out than they were the other night. I thought she made them, extend their offense, and that helps everybody else defensively.
On being a net and about there being pinballed around. She take more elbows and
Rui?
yeah, while running through screens and
Yeah, she takes a few. She's not afraid. I think back to NBA days a little bit, John Stockton, how much he used to get hit defending and willing to set screens and get run over too. She reminds me a lot of that.
All right, Coach, we'll head over to Zoom. Just take one question from Takashi.
Hello,
Let me
Coach.
guess it's about Rui.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Arigatou. So my question about Rui Machida is, I think she has 19 assists in the last 5 games.
Yes.
And just 5 turnovers. And today she had a career high 4 steals. So she's getting better. But what do you think is getting better in her performance?
I think for one thing that she's getting more confident in playing the way she's used to playing. I think that part of that is just being aggressive, attacking people. I mean, she went to the rim a couple times. Now that one shot got sent, I don't know how far into the stands, but I don't think that'll keep her from going again. I think that the fact that she's getting other people to come over and help will allow her to make some of the passes that she makes normally for teammates. I've just been so glad that she's been aggressive at both ends of the floor. That defense that she plays, we're going to need that.
Great comment. Thank you so much. ありがとうございました。
Thanks, Coach. All set.
All right.
Back in sync with each other.
What was different?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest with you. I just think we did a better job of actually talking this game and trying to be intentional about what we're doing, which is something that we've been trying to do all season, trying to be more consistent at it. And I think we did a better job of it today.
And what's the feel now? You guys accomplished what you want. This is the goal. You're going to the postseason now. Obviously playing with a team that's very closely matched together. What's the feel going into the postseason?
We feel great, of course, to be in this position, but we know that it's going to be a tough series, and we just got to take it one game at a time. And know that it's going to be a fight.
Ariel, congratulations for the 2000 points.
Thank you.
Girl.
Thanks, guys.
What was fearless, not afraid to take that big shot? Looking back at 2000 points in your career, thinking about that comment from coach, what does
Yeah.
this moment mean for you?
It means a lot. I didn't really know where my place would be in this league. It's a very hard league to not only be a part of, but to stay in. And so to be a part of an organization like DC from the jump is a blessing. Like, I've had great vets, like, truly help me out. One of them's right here. But they were very welcoming for me from the beginning. And I think I've said it time and time again, like, I've been allowed to grow here. And so anytime I reach any milestone, big or small, I'm just thankful to have been able to enter the league in such a great space. And so, yeah.
And then for your teammates, what do you have to say about Ariel's 2000 points?
Oh, wow.
What she's meant to the team?
Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks, T.
No, but that just speaks volume how talented Ariel is. She can score at all levels. She's not afraid to take the tough shots or the shots at the end of the clock. She's always confident, and that's just something that we need. And that's been a huge part of our success this season and previous seasons.
Shakira, for you, what's going through your mind having the opportunity to go to the playoffs or with you?
Oh, yeah, really?
It's lit.
Damn.
It's lit. No, I'm excited. A little bit of nerves coming, but the team is gonna, prepare us to the best that they can. So, I'm just excited.
And then for anybody else, do you think the change in the playoff format with the first round not being in the late elimination anymore is beneficial?
I don't know beneficial, but I like it the way it is right now with the series. Just because we get a chance to play a series, and if it could come down to one possession and you're out of the playoffs. So just having not really a buffer, but just having that series, like, that each game is going to be different. So it gives us the opportunity to stay in the playoffs.
I guess just one word for each of you on how ready you are for facing Seattle in the playoffs.
One word.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm gonna keep saying every time I come in here, we didn't make playoffs last year.
Yeah.
So I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to play. I feel like a lot of people forget that. And we're back. We're right where we want to be. It's a team that we match up really well with. So I'm excited. My word is excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
My word is ready.
Yeah, that was gonna be my word. I ain't gonna lie.
When on the other side is a former teammate?
What was your question again? Sorry.
Is there any additional excitement or, preparedness because, on the other side is a former teammate?
I mean,
Oh,
I
she
don't know
wasn't
if,
her teammate.
yeah, she wasn't her
Sorry.
teammate. Yes, me. I'm sorry. I won't say yes or no. We're competitors at the end of the day. It is exciting to play against, great players. I think that's what makes the playoffs so fun, is you get to see matchups that you probably necessarily haven't really been able to lock in before, especially with her coming from Phoenix to Seattle and being kind of in a different system. I won't say it adds or takes away. It's just kind of like, she played for Seattle now. All right, let's get it,
And then, for any of you, Tori had 5 skills, Rui had 4, twice her previous career high. What does that mean for the team, seeing that right before heading into the playoffs?
I think it's great. Before the game, coach came in and talked about how our defense has been great this season. That was a goal for ours, and I think that they went out with a bang, and that just speaks volume. That they were determined to play good defense today, and they did. And it showed with their skills.
All right, yeah, we'll take just a couple from Zoom. Winston.
Ladies, congratulations, first Ariel on 2000 points. What have Ariel and Tianna, what have you told Shakira about the playoffs, seeing as you guys have had that championship pedigree?
Oh,
We haven't talked yet.
yeah, I ain't lying.
We haven't talked yet.
Okay,
Wait,
so-
if they was going live. We ain't gonna hold you. We ain't talked yet.
We just
All
been
right.
taking it by day by day.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I got you. And then what is Sue Bird facing her? What could be her final playoff series? Your thoughts on that?
It's gonna be a tough series. We know that. We just gotta stick to our game plan, play hard, and know that, we're gonna have to earn everything that we get moving forward.
All right. Good luck. Thank you.
thank you.
Last question will go to Takashi.
Oh, there you go.
Konnichiwa. My name is Takeshi Shibata from Tokyo, Japan. So congratulations on a great win.
Thank you.
I'd like to ask you the general impression about the Rui Machira's recent performance. She's obviously getting better, but what is getting better in her performance?
I think the biggest thing is she is confident. She's confident. We've been in the gym all season getting extra work. And it shows, in her confidence. And we know that she's going to play defense all 94 feet of that court. And that shows too. And I think that's going to be really big for us moving forward. But, she's a super professional. She plays hard. She get us moving in offense. She's just been great.
Okay. ありがとうございました. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you.